I think our school sports culture is very supportive and inclusive, and it's not just about the games that we go to as teams, it's also incorporated into our daily lives. It's very impressive that all BASIS students, despite the academic load and our expectations, we still find time and passion to keep going with sports, and I really like that.
Our sports culture and atmosphere is very engaging and energetic. I think most of us do sports teams after school, like volleyball, soccer, badminton, basketball. I just love the whole sports culture at BASIS Guangzhou and all of the BASIS network.
I can't say that the school is 100% academic oriented or 100% sport oriented, but I think the school actually found a balance in between academic and sport.
I think BASIS offers a choice for students and also a balance on participating in different sports team events. And at the same time, we were approaching the end of the application season. I was a part of our school's end of the year production, Legally Blonde. I think I'm able to manage this because I prioritize certain tasks over the other. And after finishing my academic related tasks, I allocate my time to my other interests like drama and sports. I really want to encourage students to participate in different interests, explore different interests.
The goal of BASIS China is to allow our students to reach their highest potential and provide them with the most opportunity that they can have in life and beyond. One of the ways that we do that fundamentally is to pair our opportunities for them to have physical opportunities along with intellectual opportunities.
BASIS China encourages students to participate in sports by, number one, offering a wide range of sports across the entire academic year in the individual seasons at many different levels too. So we have levels as young as the primary school where students can participate in more friendly types of competition. Then as kids get into middle school and high school, it's much more of a competitive type of environment. But it's also very inclusive. It allows students who have an interest in sports, perhaps not even having had experience before, to be able to participate and at least try out these different sports.
In our PE class, we have a lot of sports because the teachers will schedule the different sports during the year so that all of the students can have a different experience in all of the sports.
In terms of PE lessons, we are always encouraging our students to go on to the next level. We have a double avenue, so we have the teams route, and that's for the students who want to be competitive and drive their performance. And then we have the clubs route as well, where the children can play for fun, play for the enjoyment, rather than the competitive element.
I've been a part of volleyball team and basketball team. It's been like 6-7 years, and I think it definitely takes a certain amount of both passion and dedication. Just being able to participate in this community and the possible potential opportunity of winning something for the school, it sounds very attractive.
So the school has actually provided a lot of support. The first I would say is facilities, because we have an indoor gym and also really good equipment. And the second I would say is experienced coaches. Third thing I would say is probably like medical professionals, because during games and also training, we always have a person on standby in case one of us gets injured.
I think my team put in a lot of effort for developing our skills. We barely knew anything about basketball when we first joined, but then after like practices and drills and warm-ups and actual games during practice, we got better and developed skills and techniques.
For our team, we train for around 4 months, which is a season. We train twice a week and an hour each time, but we do go overtime because we get very into the games. Trainings are hard sometimes, and especially when I'm surrounded by like mocks and tests on that week. I think that what kept me going through this time was my passion for soccer, but also because I really enjoy the feeling of fighting alongside my friends and my teammates to accomplish a goal.
Throughout the year, all of our teams participate within their local organizations. They get to proudly wear their BASIS uniforms and represent themselves, their families, and BASIS in their local organizations and against teams that are very close to them geographically. They get to use all that time that they put into practicing to be able to showcase that ability in athletic and compete on a regular basis and utilize those skills of practice in real competitions.
We try and maximize to give as much experience for our kids, and that's where we build these conferences from our local conferences, and then eventually we meet at the Northern WIPSCAL, Southern WIPSCAL, and like today, where we are here together as a network with all the schools competing against each other.
BIBSCAL stands for BASIS International and Bilingual Schools, China Athletics League. All 9 schools are involved today, and everybody has come down here to Shenzhen, and we've actually got different sports going on and across 18 different tournaments over the 3.5 days.
BIBSCAL is the biggest sports event in BASIS network. This time we have around 800 students and 9 schools included this year.
I believe that BIBSCAL is the most important because it allows us to demonstrate the skills we learn throughout the year on a national level, because it's involving schools around BASIS. It brings out the best of every athlete. It's the most competitive tournament I've been in. The athletes from across the BASIS network are all very respectful and very competitive in nature.
It was very fun because even though you do have competitive experience outside of BIBSCAL, like in the league games and during the school year, BIBSCAL is very unique because you're able to see other BASIS students and kind of connect with them. And because you have all these shared experiences, you can really get to know each other. I think just connecting with all these BASIS students makes me feel like we're not really alone in this process.
BIBSCAL is significant because it highlights how students are not just focusing on academics in the BASIS network. We are known for pushing academics and having high levels of teachers and students, but sometimes people don't realize that students do a lot more than that too. Not only are they artists or performers, but they're also athletes. Having students be able to get together, have these big competitions, celebrate as teams, meet other athletes from the BASIS network. It really provides an opportunity and honestly a celebration for our student athletes.
I see the level of our students' growth and development really exceeding. The distinct quality I see in BASIS students in these different kinds of competitions comes down to what I see as being passion and commitment. I see students who really want to excel, and they want to do better themselves, improve, get better in the fundamentals of their sport and the strategies of their sports.
Sports is something that teaches you beyond the academic classroom. That social emotional learning of what it is to be a part of a team, what it is to collaborate with other people, to be with them, pull them up when they're feeling down or cheer them on. It's just, I think sports touches you like nothing else in the world.
Sports teaches them leadership, discipline, hard work. When you don't stop, when you don't give up, you feel hot, you feel tired, you feel injured, but you go to the end and you open new possibilities in yourself. You develop yourself not only academically but also as a human being.
Over 50% of our students at the secondary level participate in some of our athletics, where we offer over 15 sports. So students get to choose what they would like to participate in, and then they get to accelerate on that arena. They bring those skills right back into their classroom where they feel more confident, where they feel an ability to really succeed, participate, articulate. It just is incredible transferable skills of leadership, effort, persistence. Then we allow an equal opportunity for our students to find that joy, that passion, that commitment, and that ability to grow as students, but then again also as athletes to support their well-being.